Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Stone House. Got a fun little project. So I'm going to go 33 3/4. There's a knot on this board. I kind of have to have this knot be part of it. That's okay. It's not going to hurt anything. There's a big piece of cherry. It's nice on this side. 33. Oh, yeah. Barely. Okay, so if I cut it from here over 33 3/4, it's going to be somewhere around in there. I wasn't going to make this video originally. I shot the footage and then I kind of thought it was boring, but this is what most of my jobs are. Just after work, I try to get something done, and usually it's a 2 to 3 hour project. Not quite a 5-inch threshold. Whoa, why is that so different? That's 4 3/4. Never mind. So that goes in there, and then the casing goes on top of it, and then the stuff goes on top of that. Yeah. Okay, so we know it needs to be 5 inches, but then I want it to go over here and here. Most of my projects take probably 2 to 3 times longer than what maybe a professional would do. If you're not in a hurry, then it's more enjoyable. And I guess this is a good example of no matter what, you still make a mistake, because that's what happens here. Maybe that's what made this video good in the end, is that I took hours to make this thing and then I ended up having to rip it up. You'll see what happens in a couple minutes.
Half an inch, that would work, that right there. But how do I know how much to trim that? It's like this. Okay.
Oh, where'd my tape measure go?
Dancing in the kitchen till that sun comes out. Started with us kissing, now you're all I think about. I'll find it, but I'll keep you close. I'm down on my secret, only you will ever know. So ride with me, 'cause you know I love the open road. And when the evening sun cuts through the mountain folk, and there's nothing I love more than to see you in the front seat with my hands tied in yours. Love the morning skyline, now I love it too. You opened up my eyes right the very first day that I met you. Told me don't be scared of change, oh that I want more. Life is like a highway, to you without where you.
But that's fine to me.
Ride with me.
Oh wait, I forgot.
I need to get this one. Like on to the
The sun cuts through the mountain folk. There's nothing I love more than to see you in the front seat with my hands tied in yours.
This probably looks different than the last time you saw it, and it's because I had to rip it up off the floor. When I made these plinths for this, pantry door, I kind of figured out the hard way that I didn't make the threshold big enough. So I had a couple options. I could change the way that I was going to do the molding on the door, which I don't really want to do that. I could have obviously just ripped this one up, made a whole new one. That is and probably was the best option. But this piece of cherry is kind of special to me. We got this from the woods ourselves with a chainsaw mill many, many years ago and kept it this whole time. And then Jace and I, we are the ones who planed that to make it such a nice piece of wood. And I want to use it. So what I did is, like the offcut, Sarah and I glued it back on. So now it's even wider. We had to add, I think it was like 1 3/4 inches. And now I'm gonna plane it, and we're gonna put it back down, and we're just gonna drill a couple new holes, put a couple more pegs. It's probably not that big of a deal. I'll look at this probably every single time I go into the pantry, and I'll see that these are different colors and that I added onto this threshold. But because of how I feel about this piece of cherry, that'll be okay. That's like, you know, not character by any means. It's more of a story of why I'm choosing to do that. This whole house is kind of filled with stuff like that. But this is probably going to be the most noticeable, where it's clearly different. That's okay. This piece of wood kind of means something to me in a weird way. I've had it for, I probably have had this piece of wood for 12 years. I mean, you can tell, but when I was trying to rip it out, I did have to drill one of these pegs out, and Sarah will have to put a new peg in. I think it should fit right in there. Yeah, she'll be able to repeg that. And we'll have to make a couple new pegs. This has to go in here like this. That is going to look so much better to our plinths. Good. All right. Well, that's where this video ends, but I'll show you a little sneak peek. I can't walk on it because it hasn't been 24 hours, but the tile floor is done. And I didn't record any of this because I recorded the other side, and I feel like tiling is all the same. We took our time. I can say that I'm extremely happy with how it turned out. Every little thing seems nice. There's no weird lines. Cutting around the old tile, that's very different. I think I got my lines and my cuts very perfect through here. That when it's grouted, I think it's gonna look really good. And beyond looking good, this is an in-floor heated thing. Like that. Wait, I need to mention the fact that we went almost 2 years with exposed PEX on the floor with water that runs through it. And we didn't drop anything. We didn't step on it weird. We didn't puncture it. We were so careful for 2 years. And now it's like we don't have to be careful anymore. This is amazing that I was worried about that every day for 2 years, that something would happen and that I would puncture that PEX, which would cause me to have to probably redo the whole run or try to do some weird fix, some weird repair. But no longer do I need to worry about that. Needless to say, it's an amazing feeling. But this is done. I like the way it looks. Sarah likes the way it looks. I know some people on Instagram didn't love the color for the room. I don't know. Okay. It's a dark brown, black. It's got some creams in it. I think it goes well with the stone because it's a stone. And I think we like darker kind of colors. We've got the dark wood tones. I think it goes fine. I mean, the browns in this, which you can't see on this camera very well, but the browns do match the browns that are here. I don't know. Do I feel like I need to justify it sometimes? Maybe. but it's my house, and I think all of you understand that. And if we like it, that's really all that matters. It's going to be an amazing, heated kitchen floor. The animals are going to love it. Our toes are going to love it. It seems like it's like walking on concrete. If you remember, we did 3/4 inch plywood and then 1/2 inch plywood. And then we did the cement board and then the tile. I mean, this floor is almost 2 inches thick. It's solid. It's a forever floor. I feel kind of bad for the people that are watching this video in the future. I'm long gone. You own the house now. And for whatever reason, you don't like this floor and you decided to try to rip it up. I feel legitimately bad for you because there are 8 billion screws and glue and you didn't realize what you were getting into. I wish you would have left it the way it was, but it's your house now, and I guess you can do what you want. On that note, we'll see you all next time I turn the camera on.